Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Potato. This is Hearts of Iron 4. We're upping the empire, indeed. And in the last episode, we actually managed to get a nuclear bomb off. In fact, we managed to get two off. And slowly but surely, we are working towards lowering the Japanese national unity. Now, unfortunately, they do have a very, very, very high national unity. They have 80 base or whatever, plus 15%, plus 15%. So they got a shit ton of national unity. So we're going to have to work extra hard to make sure that that national unity goes down. And Netherlands have invaded a couple of places. They've invaded South Korea, which is very, very good. They've invaded that place over there, which is also very, very good. And we are going to try our very best to perhaps get some paratroopers to invade Japan, maybe in the future. I don't know quite yet if that's going to happen, but I would hope so. We're also heading towards Moscow at probably an alarming rate for the Soviet Union. Is 52% towards capitulation. That is pretty impressive, to be honest. Pretty darned impressive that we are doing so much against the Russians. It's kind of nice. Air wings with no mission. Yes, we have some fighters that we are going to be deploying in the Moscow region. If we can, Central Russia. Perfect. Interception. And also air superiority. We will, of course, have air superiority. We could probably get some close support, close air support. That's right. That's what I want. Get 200 of them and 200 more. Perfect. We'll get them in two different blobs, because we can deploy 1, 2. In fact, let's get them in 3 different blobs. In fact, no, let's send another blob up here. I'm talking very fast and meaning very little. Well, actually, I'm talking very fast and meaning quite a lot, but I'm just finding difficulty articulating this because I'm so excited. I really am. Because a lot of good stuff is going to be happening here. We're going to be able to deploy close air support across this front so that we can help our troops. We're going to be able to deploy it across this front in this air region and also in the Moscow air region so we can help out these guys down over here. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff, which is really, really nice. Air wings with no mission. Strategic bombers. Well, we've got a lot of strategic bombers. They are going to be sent to Moscow, and we're going to be doing some significant damage, I should hope, to Moscow. Yeah, this is actually really, really big. This is actually really, really big. Yeah, we're fine with just, you know, day and night, whenever. I'm not worried. There's 2 anti-air guns, so that is a slight threat for us, I guess. But it's not an entirely. It's worth it. Put it this way, I would put up with that threat any day. How are our constructions going? We are slowly but surely building up a number of nuclear reactors. A couple are going to be completed very, very soon indeed. Nuclear reactors, by the way, take a shit long time to be built. So we've got a lot queued up. But at the same time, we've got a lot of civilian factories to help us out. Do we have any more civilian factories to help build up? No, we've got a couple, but not too many. Yeah, we've got a lot of civilian factories here that we're working on repairing, which is kind of major. We also have, yep, some pretty severe resistance, which is really costing us. But quite frankly, I'm actually okay with that. Like, it's, well, actually, I'm not okay with that, if I'm completely honest. But you know, fuck it. I guess there's not much that we can really do about it. Naval and port strike, I guess. It's not, you know, let's not confine ourselves to just one. So you gonna be helping out here. You helping out here. And in Moscow, there we go. I mean, we don't need to do that. That's a little bit ridiculous. Good. Good. Everybody should be getting to work. And we should have no difficulty taking this this land. It should be very, very, very easy to do, especially with all of the air support that I've just dedicated to that area. Good. Yes, things are going swimmingly. Next stop, Stalingrad, I suppose. Yeah, in fact, you know what? Let's do that. Let's just straight up do that. We've got a big ass army. from Alan Brook over here, so we might as well get him to come on down over here. There we go. Get you to engage. And all of the troops that we've got in the south over here can feel free to move forward at a rate suitable to them. Liberia, keep your troops, buddy. Keep your fucking troops. Looks like we're having a little bit of a problem over here. Looks like Iran has pushed a little bit too far forward for their own good, which is never a good sign, but hey-ho, it's okay. 133 divisions are working on this. That's fine. Just make sure everybody's engaged. Make sure everybody is engaged. How far are we on the way to paratroopers? Paratroopers is 120 days away. It's not too long in the grand scheme of things, but it's a wee while. It's a wee while. They do still control, as in when I say they, the Soviets do still control Crimea, which is a little bit of an inconvenience for us, if I'm completely honest. But they're getting absolutely cream crackered pretty much everywhere else. And the African theater, after this, I don't know where the African theater is going to go, because that's 127. 127 divisions. That's a crazy, crazy, crazy amount of divisions that we're going to have just sitting around. Because, you know, first things first, they fought for years and years and years and years and years in Africa, reclaiming Ethiopia, and then heading all the way back up to Egypt and taking back Egypt, and then, you know, saving all of France. So the African theater and their commander is Bernard Montgomery. Bernard Montgomery, that's right, has done an absolutely fantastic job, and I don't know what's going to happen when his time's up. It's a sad situation. All right, you engage here. You engage here. You engage here. We're going to win this, and we're going to win it fast. We don't muck around over here. It's not how we roll. Baku, let's take Azerbaijan, modern-day Azerbaijan. Yep, you can come in here. You can come here, into here. You come into there. You come into there. You come into there. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Attack into there. Perfect. Perfect. I suppose my micromanaging skills are somewhat bad, but at the same time, who really cares? Now, there's only this center area has got really, really bad reinforcements, which honestly is fine, but hey-ho, we'll put up with it. We need to get rid of these Russians so that our supply routes will not be longer than they need to be. There we go. Into there. You into here. You into here. You into there. You into there. No, go into here. Fuck you. Into here. You fucking listening to me? Whatever. Who cares? We're going to win all of these battles, and we're going to win them all in a wee while. Not too long. But put it this way, I just want to win them fast. As fast as possible, please. Same with all this shit. Like, why does this happen? Just fucking go. Right? Just go. Attack from multiple angles. Look at this. Look at this. Attacking from multiple angles. There is no hope. There is no hope. The enemy have absolutely no hope, so there's no point in just letting them sit around here. I mean, we could let them sit around here, but that's not what we really want to do. So we're just going to cream cracker them quickly and get on with the job. Get on with the job of taking Stalingrad, which is worth 30 victory points and is going to go a little bit of the way to making sure that that Russia does eventually capitulate, which is quite exciting. Same with this fucking shite over here. Come on. I mean, yeah, we could probably wait them out, but I don't really want to wait them out. There we go. Just get it over with. We have air control over pretty much every single air region that we're active in terms of troops. Not this southern air region, which could prove to be a little bit of an oversight, actually. Well, you know what? Let's get some planes. Let's get some close air supports. Why not? Might as well. Take a little while for those bad boys to arrive, and when they do, I'm sure things will be absolutely fine. Hey, we managed to capture this area. That's good. Speaking of capturing areas, how are the areas that we're capturing? How is their infrastructure? Yeah, I mean, It's not like we're carving like a thin channel through the ground, right? It's we have a significant area. You know, we have got a lot of area that Poland is actually doing a fairly damned good job of building up. I mean, infrastructure in some of these places is actually not too bad. It really, really is very, very impressive. You know, 49 is not bad for newly captured area. So, you know, hats off to Poland. Hats off to Poland for doing such a damned great job of making sure that the infrastructure is well maintained. It's very, very impressive. All right, hey, we finally managed to capture the remainder of the Russian area over here, and that should mean that we can actually get all of our troops out of this fucking shit show of an area. Thank God, at long last. I'm sick and tired of operating in this region where there is so much attrition. African theater, the African theater has really been the place where so much of all of the attrition has really happened. You know, it's been disgusting to see, but it's been here. What is this? Lacking range to completely cover area, whatever. Doesn't really matter. We'll live with it. Yeah, it's been the African theater that has really driven the losses high, I think, which is somewhat devastating, but at the same time, I guess it's just one of those things, really, isn't it? It's just one of those things. It is just one of those things, indeed. I don't really want a fallback line. A garrison area might be somewhat of an idea to deploy. Actually, we might want to. Sweden wants to send us 44 divisions to help out. Are you having a fucking giggle? Do not give me 44 divisions. You have... Look at this. Look at this. You've got so many divisions. Why are you not pushing into the Russians? Why? Why? Capture Finland again. Don't leave it up to me. Don't leave it up to me. Don't leave them up to me. We don't need to give them any equipment, to be honest. That's fine. We have another nuke, which we are pretty much immediately going to be using on Japan again. Tokai, Nagoya. They will lose 10% national unity. Hiroshima, how much national unity? 12% national unity. I mean, there's always... Can we just like bomb Beijing? Is that possible? I mean, we'd need 75% of air superiority above there, but might be possible, you know. I think we probably just stick with homeland, like the big cities. Nagasaki, that's 12%. Yeah. Well, we're gonna go for that. We're just gonna keep on bombing the cities that give us 12%. I don't know about Tokyo actually. Would that still give us 12%? I mean, we'll have to wait and see because we don't have a nuke to use. But there we go. Third nuclear bomb. This is big. This is big. Will this lead to Japanese surrender? I damned well hope so. 74% national unity. Their base national unity is getting absolutely shredded at this point. I'm not sure if they're going to be any closer to capitulation. 0% towards capitulation. That's quite simply crazy that they're not going to be capitulating. Yeah, Soviet Union is 58% of the way towards capitulating. That fills me with a great amount of confidence. That really does. Pretty darn happy with that, to be honest. Another thing that we have got to be on the lookout for is that there is going to be a coup. France is going to send me some stuff. No, I don't give a shit. What we can do actually is let's boost party popularity. Democratic, stage a coup. Do we want a communist? No, I want a democratic coup. I want a democratic coup in Beijing. Can we get a democratic coup in Beijing? Is that possible? Looks like we can. Let's get a democratic coup in Beijing. I would love to see a democratic China. That'd be really good. if we could get that, set up artificially, of course. But it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult to make any inroads into the pretty much 100% fascist, 100% fascist Japan, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, that is kind of nuts. How do we end up taking these provinces? This is what I want to know. How, bloody well, how do we manage? Because we've got Hong Kong, right, which is doing all right for itself, right? But sometimes we just have these provinces, other times we don't. It's crazy. I just don't know. I just do not know. Meanwhile, in India, things are going great. Looks like India is managing to repel the Chinese Empire, which is fascist and sucks ass. But hey ho, that's the way of the allies of the Japanese, I suppose. Fascist, not great. Meanwhile, we are drawing ever closer to two hugely important objectives, actually. I imagine, by the way, that Moscow is, being damaged heavily by our strategic bombers. Their infrastructure is going down. They're actually building up some more anti-air to, I would imagine, counter us. Lost one bomber at the moment, so that's not a problem. Yeah, no, things are actually going pretty darn well here. We're about to capture Stalingrad, which is kind of insane. I did not think that this would be something that was entirely possible. But we're working on it, and Moscow is just a short little trip away, actually. I don't know how challenging it's going to be to actually take, but we're going to give it our best shot. Britannia rules the waves. Britannia rules the waves. Quite right. Alright, yeah, let's go for carrier focus, carrier models, or battleship focus. I kind of like carrier focus, but I kind of like battleship focus as well. I feel that battleship focus is something that we should be working on, whereas carrier focus is what I want to work on. And in my experience, if there is something that you know you should be working on, that's probably a little bit better to do. Well, we've got 107 divisions working away to get to Moscow. It's pretty big. It's pretty damn big for us. This fucking division thing is fucking up. I don't know why it's fucking up, but it is fucking up. So let's get rid of this, and let's give them a new offensive line. That's literally not what I asked for. I mean, that's literally not what I asked for. That's, again, literally not what I asked for. Like, what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit? Just fucking bollocks. Fucking bollocks. Yeah, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. How bloody well difficult is it? It looks like it's going to be the African theater. Well, not the African theater. It's going to be Montgomery that ends up capturing Stalingrad. Quite rightfully so, to be honest, because it's been a bit of a shit show. It's been a bit of a shit show for Montgomery. He's had to deal with a lot of tough shit, but quite frankly, that's okay. That's absolutely fine. Let's delete this offensive line. I don't really care about that offensive line anymore. In fact, let's delete them both. They were both bad. All right. No, don't delete that one as well. That was probably the worst of them all. There we go. We do want to be right up to the river, but we also want to capture Stalingrad. There we go. That's the offensive line that we want to play with. That is pretty good. And if we attack into that, then I'm feeling pretty confident about our chances, actually. Pretty confident about our chances. Moscow should fall. It should fall pretty fast, actually. Also, something else that I've forgotten to do. The Canadian branch, which successfully managed to take... Where is the Canadian branch? Ah, they're just chilling out over here. They don't have anything to do. Yeah, you guys better not be suffering attrition. Yeah, fuck me, you better not be. You guys are going to go and head up to here. We're going to give you a front line across there. And yeah, you guys can go all the way up to here, and we'll give you a nice little offensive line as well when you arrive. We're not going to do it now, because otherwise that'll fuck things up. But there we go. We're going to go and recapture Finland for the finish. About time, in all honesty. It's about time. Flexible line. This is good. This is a production cap increase, or a production efficiency gain increase. What was it? It was production efficiency retention. Alright. That's not too bad. I don't really care. Our fighters are doing amazingly at this point. We should probably work on some battleships. I also really want some carriers. I'm going to get a carrier. Why not? I mean, Navy, you know, the Navy have proven to be really ineffective. Well, maybe ineffective because I don't use them. But also unnecessary to a certain extent. Like, we really don't need any boats. We don't need any ships. We don't really need a heck of a lot of anything. Okay, things are still looking pretty good. We've got no anti-aircraft guns on the entirety of Japan. That's kind of a little bit insane. National unity, by the way, is at 74%, so, you know, we're making some progress. Democracy is starting to get a little bit of a foothold here. 1.2%. Democratic Party. We're boosting popularity. That's really lovely to see. Very, very happy with that. There's a coup that's going to be starting in Beijing in years and years and years and years and years. 1 and a bit years. However, in the Soviet Union, meanwhile... What? Wait, what? Tokyo's a capital. Mongolia? Why is this saying... Well, it's not a capital. I suppose it's just worth shit tons of victory points. 5 victory points. Fuck me, that's nothing. It's worth absolutely nothing. But hey-ho. German Reich are doing very well inside Soviet Russia. And when I say very well, I mean that they are literally going to own no territory after this. We are going to have completely wiped Germany off the map. They've still got 90% national unity, though. I think that's a little bit bullshit. I'll be honest, I think that is fucking bullshit how that's allowed to happen. Germans really don't like me. Really, really, really don't like me. That sucks a little bit, but hey-ho. Anyway, Stalingrad is going to fall, and it's going to fall very, very soon. Moscow is going to fall, and it's going to fall very, 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 very soon. Holy cow. Wow. I'm excited for this. I'm very, very excited for this. I reckon Russia is going to be capitulating very, very, very soon indeed. Our current war participation, 60% in both wars. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Alright, that's good. I think that's a good place to leave it. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching this episode of Hearts of Iron 4. My name, of course, has been Potato. This has been Up the Empire. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.